was something else too. A dash of powdered bat spleen, I think. There was something else too. A dash of powdered bat spleen, I think. That was it! Half a bottle of flabbergasted leech, stirred clockwise.
Greetings.
I think there were doxy eggs as well. But surely those would curdle.
Wife for his son.
Hello, hello. Welcome back to the stream. It's been a little while. Apologize, everybody. But we are back and we're ready to get back into some Hogwarts action. So we put two and two together. And we figured out that it's obvious that the alchemy lab will have a place to do alchemy. Right? At least you would suspect.
I'd hate transfiguration if it wasn't for Weasley.
So yes, I apologize for the lack of streaming lately. There's just been a lot going on, and my health has been first and foremost. It's kind of like out for over a week, just completely fatigued. Now, I mean, this is the alchemy lab.
There was something else too.
You telling me that, like,
Bat spleen, I think.
oh man, they're gonna make this so silly for some reason. There we go. There it is. We've been here. Excuse me. Here we go. Potion station. Perfect. So yeah, it's just when I take my medication, take Kesimpta. It's we need the Eridus. Make it. So yeah, we take the Kesimpta and it just knocks me out in one way or the other. It's usually fatigue, where I'm just like I can't do anything all day. I'm just super tired, mentally and physically, just absolutely out of it. And then sometimes also get sick as well. That tends to come with just, it's par for the course, because pick it up, because the medication basically gets rid of my one part of my immune system. It takes away my B cells and dramatically reduces the amount of B cells that I have. So now it was an Eridus? Let's check real quick. An Eridus and a Focus. Fire and use a Focus potion. So yeah, we just been out of it, and then really there's a lot of stuff, you know, a lot of stuff other than that. Married. Got writing. Like to do my writing every day. Make sure I exercise. Gotta take care of the house because, you know, at this point, not really working, not doing, not able to get out of the house right now, or even be on a normal schedule for the most part. So that's extremely cumbersome to deal with for sure. Just makes life a whole lot difficult when it already is quite a thing sometimes, you know. And man, I'm like one of those people that when you go to the doctor, you forget everything that you wanted to say. It's like the same thing with any type of self-provoked talking. You know, I really need a person to ping pong off of. That absolutely helps a lot to get things going. But when you don't have that, you kind of just gotta ping pong off your own noggin. So we now have the focus potion. Now we wanna try to see how to use that. You know what I'm saying? Because we made it and we want to use it. Now where is the potion? Where is the ah ha ha? It's in my tab menu. I remember that. It's coming back to me. Oh, don't throw that. Don't throw that. You son of a snitch. Alright. So we should also make some we have to use them simultaneously. Correct. Take that. Boom. Focus potion. You know, probably would have been good to actually do this. Oh. Maxima and Eteris. Maxima and Eteris. Son of a... Okay. So focus, Maxima, and an Eteris? Dude, we did. We did. We took the Maxima. Oh, you're telling me we did? Is that what you're telling me? So we need a Maxima potion. I hope it lasts long enough. I do hope it lasts long enough. That would absolutely be critical. That would be wondrous. So yeah, anyway, like the doctor, I just forget everything that I want to talk about, you know? There's so many things going on. So many things going on. But you know, sometimes maybe it's better. Because, to be honest, that's why I do this. Because it absolutely helps to just reset yourself, you know? Especially when you're married. It's like, oh, and then we did it to ourselves again. And now what do you need? Oh my god. Eteris and a Maxima. And now we can't make an Eteris. Like, just some of the stupidest, you know? Absolutely going Super Saiyan in the alchemy lab just to wig one out, you know? Be souped up on some type of amphetamines and Percocets. So you know what? We're gonna go meet with the Weasel. We're gonna meet with the Weasler through the grand doors. So yeah, I hope everybody's been doing well. Hope you all enjoy the channel. I know I'm enjoying it, doing these videos for everybody. It's fun. It's a nice little escape. I'd like to convene, talk with my channel peeps more. That would be cool. Oh, what's this guy up to? Mr. Sallow, what's up?
Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried
He
to give me
did.
detention,
He took one for us.
but I have ways out of these things.
Real G.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place. This way. There's a secret passage just here.
It's well disguised.
By all means, lead, sir. You're gonna do me like that. Don't do me like that.
How did you find this
Boom,
place?
boom, boom, boom,
My
boom.
friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the
Revelio.
time with my sister, Anne. She
How did
loved
you get
that
over there?
infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never
Yeah,
confides
sure.
in anyone.
Just
But
let
he's
me
trusted
loot a
me
little
since the
bit.
day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
All right. Yeah.
Lumos.
Tell me more about
I
it.
think I've seen Ominous in potions. Or was it herbology? I've noticed that he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Understood. But why does Ominous have no love lost for his family?
His father's family are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the four founders of Hogwarts. Obsessed with blood status, most of them. Ominous cannot abide them, as he'll be the first to tell you. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
It sounds like a dangerous spell.
Sound
Blasting.
like Ominous. He frowns upon using forbidden spells. Although he did enjoy learning this one. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic. But you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here.
All right.
It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
Sure. Let's get the Z going. Then what do we got? We got a dot. Got a dip and dot. And then they're throwing the F in again. Hitting you with an F right off the bat. Keeping it fresh.
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out?
Let's
Stick to
try
the
it out.
targets, though.
Let's try it out, Mr. Confringo. We're gonna burn him down. A long-range bolt that deals damage on impact. Enemies hit with fire-based attacks will continue to take damage for a few seconds, during which time collisions will result in incendiary bursts. During which time collisions. Will you demonstrate that? So I guess if they hit a wall or something? Fringo. Which one? This one was the up close, right? Like throw fire in their face? Incendio. Oof. Yeah, exactly. Don't really care for that one too much. Then what is this? Ah, yeah, Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus. I guess we can put this one in there.
Keep the
Take me
undercroft
back.
intact. Have a go at those candelabras. Both have their uses, but I think you'll find that a Confringo travels a bit farther than that of a spell like Nice work.
Okay.
How's it feel?
It's a tad hot.
You'll get used to it.
It's a tad hot. Oh, we're lighting all of them. Okay, got it.
That's it. I think I've got it.
Didn't know we had 4 there. That's okay. Taking it easy
to
on me,
say-
Sallow.
I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. To this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
Oh my god, enough with like fawning over this spell.
This is exactly the type of magic I've been hoping to learn.
Oh my god, the spell is too
I've been
much.
practicing similar spells here for ages. Although, I didn't tell Anne and Ominous about every one. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Just let me know when and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. Might it have something to do with Victor Rookwood? He didn't mistake you for someone else at all in Hogsmeade, did he?
Nothing gets past you. I'll tell you what I can. Rookwood and Ranrock are trying to recover something they think I took from a vault in Gringotts.
Gringotts? When were you there?
Professor Fig and I wound
A
up
lot of
after
made-up
dragon
words right
attack. There was this port key that...
A port key? To Gringotts?
It's all a bit convoluted.
I'm listening.
You must promise to keep this between us.
I trusted you with knowledge of the secret Undercroft. You can trust me.
All right. I can see traces of ancient magic.
Ancient magic? I don't know what I was expecting to say, but it wasn't that. What does that even mean?
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain. All I know is that I can see whispers of an old magic that hardly anyone else can. Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out.
And this ability of yours, does it allow you to wield this magic too?
I don't know.
Well, when you do know...
Oh, you
tell
know
me.
that.
I've been studying archaic forms of magic for ages. Perhaps we can help each other. In the meantime, with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, I suspect a bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us.
Keep that in mind.
When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
Sure. Sure, sir. This looks sketchy. That sure looks sketchy. So this Sebastian fellow, it's been quite a guy so far. Quite a guy. A little confidant. Oh, who's waiting for me
Hello,
here?
Sebastian.
Oh man, don't do that.
You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello. Ominous, isn't it? I believe we have potions together. And herbology?
I recognize that voice. Heard you talking to Gareth Weasley in potions class. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
That room's called the Undercroft. Ah, well, I was exploring and then suddenly found myself in a strange passageway.
Don't lie to me. No one stumbles upon that room.
This dude.
Sebastian told you, didn't he? You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you.
No cam
My
respect
father
for
is
you, sir.
friends with the headmaster. I am not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
Oh my god.
You needn't threaten me. I'm not going to say anything about your Undercroft. And Sebastian is a good friend. You shouldn't immediately assume the worst of him.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just
Oh.
meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help.
Well, you're right about that.
Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
But, you know, friends need friends. You know what I'm saying? If I can count on Sebastian, Sebastian can count on me. He's a true G. When time was right, he did what he said. He took full accountability for that. So let's backtrack a little bit, in a sense, and let's get this level 6 quest done. done and dusted. Dusty old lady's schnutz because they's rusted. Oh, that was a kitty. It's been a while. We haven't pet the kitties. Always need to pet the kitties. So yeah, we got a new rig. That was a while ago, which also kind of threw things in a little bit of a spin. Trying to get that all back up and running. Get everything back in its places. Hey, sir, how you doing? Oh, wow, that looks like John Travolta. Look at that. For sure, like another version of John Travolta. Interesting. What do you got going on, sir? How you doing? You don't seem to be looking at me. Or anybody for that matter. Guy's just playing cards by himself. Mr. Weasley, I'm coming. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Been having crashes with this game. Oh, the most unfortunate of crashes. Don't know what is doing it. What is doing this? These crashes, man. I don't like it. I do not like it. It's unfortunate. We're gonna get this back up and running. Seems to be what, like the 19-minute mark or so. That time. Pretty weird. Pretty weird. I'm not sure. Yeah, honestly, could be the thermal paste on this processor. Might have to get the thermal paste checked out. I might have to check out the thermal paste and put some more. 'Cause I don't know, that thing just jumped up to 82 and 70, like down to 70. Yeah, it's kind of, it was ping pong and now it's starting to steady out. We're loading the game back up. Pretty weird. Gotta take a look at that while we're playing and streaming. I mean, it's 70 right now, but that's so weird how it went to like 81. Although, you know what, I might actually, the angle I'm looking at that on, that might not be correct. But we're back. We're back.
When I head to Feldcroft,
So,
I'll send you an owl.
yeah, I can see that it's 72. Yeah, so I'm not really sure. Alright, so we gotta do this over again. For the most part, we gotta run into this banana head. Which, that's kind of annoying. Kind of annoying. Yeah.
Sebastian? Wait. You there? Oh,
Yeah. Let's see what he says. Let's try that.
rat. My father is friends with the headmaster, and I'm not a... You needn't... I don't... Oh.
Or you know what? That
Sebastian
probably...
is going to get an earful about this.
Oh, yeah. We don't like that. We don't like that. We shouldn't have played around with that. That's why. What are you doing, man? You doing? You doing icky, sticky. So yeah, I'm really gonna do that.
I'll send you an owl.
I'm really gonna do that. We're gonna do this over because I didn't like that answer. You know, we gotta stick to our guns on that one. That was icky. That's an icky boy. That guy. Don't like him. Not one bit.
Hello, Sebastian.
What's going on here, sir?
You... That...
What's going on? No need for threats. Keep these idle threats to yourself about your father.
An earful about this.
And then, yeah, we need to reassign. Or use them simultaneously. You know, you really irked me with that one. You done irked me, brother. You've given it an irking. Alright, we're on our way again. Let's see. Hey, walk straight, my man. Is that you dropping things? Just drop something? Oh, poppin'. Papa's popping in. Papa's got a new pair of poppins. Alright, and then very similar threshold here. Shoot it up. Get into Shall Leviosa you? Still don't have the unlock, but I guess, you know, that's the thing. You're gonna end up getting all this stuff done, and then they want you to go look through Hogwarts again, because you're gonna have to unlock stuff later.
Revelio.
Do a little Revelio, look at that, before you get sidetracked. The Tapestry of Barnabas the Barmy. This tapestry depicts the wizard Barnabas the Barmy's foolish attempt to train trolls for the ballet. One can only imagine the impact on the arts had he succeeded. Look at that. It's wonderful. Let's begin our quest. As we crash again. That is cray. What could be doing this? What could be doing this? Very strange. Very strange. That on a worse computer wasn't crashing. Makes you wonder. Not quite sure what's going on right now with this. Maybe have to play around with the settings? Could it be OBS? I mean, that would be crashing, wouldn't it? Anything about that? The OBS? I don't know. Probably not. Seems like it's the game. So yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to look at the settings, see what's going on with that. That's a little bit annoying. It's a little bit annoying, and it's definitely part of the reason that the streams have been disrupted. A lot of this stuff I have to sort out. And oh, the time has been stretched, baby. Stretched, so stretched. Really is. It's like I wish that, you know, like I could do like 15 different things simultaneously. Fast forward, you know. There's so many things that I want to watch. There's like informational things that I need to look at. Need to get myself immersed. Because really, multiple sclerosis, the very managed thing. You have to be involved. And now, no, maybe it has something to do with, come on, don't. The, resolution here. The windowed mode. But that's just windowed. So you're talking about windowed or windowed full screen? I mean, full screen has to be better. The upscale? We could try the NIS. I don't know. We don't even want the anti-aliasing to be up, honest. Oh, so that. Alright. Well, what? I mean, what is the upscale technology provide high resolution frames from lower resolution? True performance? I don't know. It seems like you were hitting performance. So to be quite honest. Oh, we could try that. I mean, I don't even know. Barely any difference there. V-Sync. I don't think it's V-Sync. Let's just try that. One thing at a time. Pasta pajamas. One thing at a time. Rigatoni. Espinoza.
Professor Weasley?
Alright, it brought us right back up.
Somewhere away from prying eyes.
Okay, quality definitely went down a little bit. Noticeable, but not much. Just on some of the textures, the rug, everything else looking pretty good.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I... Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time. Well done. Shall we?
After you, Professor.
It's like flashing through his pants back there. You see that? Got a loading screen for a cinematic.
What is this place?
This is the Room of Requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident.
Revelio.
If ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor.
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you found it. There's no chance I'm covering over this mess.
You're a witch.
This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the vanishing spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away.
Okay, of course. Alright. Sure. Make it nice and squiggly. Nice and curvy on this
Splendid. Now,
auspicious
cast
path.
Evanesco on those chairs.
Evanescence. Did we get the third? We didn't. It's probably stupid of me. But I think we have another talent. Right? We could probably do that. But for the sake of this, we'll just do that. And then we'll make a new stealth bar.
Excellent work. You'll
Pop
note
it.
that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later. Let's move on.
Alright. Only certain objects.
In Merlin's name is that elf.
Revelio.
Is that... Goodness. My old school bag. I
Oh, yeah?
wondered where
Well, what's
that had
this?
got to.
I waited up
Believe it's still
for
here.
you for ages. Perhaps you were assigned a few more inches of parchment than you
Give
just
you
spent.
an
Let me know if
opportunity
you
to
want to.
explore on your own until we locate Deke.
A-T.
Yes, Professor.
Okay.
Revelio.
Thank you. I was kind of waiting for that. So apparently, I missed some stuff back here. That bothers me. Spin a globe. We already did. Don't catch me. Catch me off guard. Catch me lacking. Slacking. All sorts.
Lumos.
Wow. A Room of requirement. Jeez. Well, I hope nobody required those chairs because we just banished them.
Dear me. Can't you keep it down? Some of us are trying to rest.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Can't poof that boy. So we have to Levios.
Levioso.
We have to Accio.
Accio.
Get out of there, boy. Cancel. Cancel the Oso. You haven't learned how to crawl yet, my friend. Well, we can climb on that. Is there anywhere where we really need to...
Revelio.
Yeah, right up there.
Accio.
It doth make sense. It doth. Why would they give you an up if there was no up? Well, now you have seen the reason for this decree. Alright. Hey, you can't run up that. Yep. Nope. Take a slide on your butt. So that's really all there is for that. Unless you were to, of course, lift that up again. Take a sip of tea real quick.
Levioso. Accio.
Come this way. Gotta get you over here. Okay. Take a good little trounce up there. I don't even know if we were supposed to do that, but it worked.
An intruder! Stop them!
An intruder.
No, not. That's not.
Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks.
Well, we did it a different way, I guess.
Accio.
Okay, we did it a little different.
Revelio.
Oof that. What's going on? Okay, that's the container we used to get over here. What's going on over there? That's where we were. Snip those real quick.
Revelio.
What's up with all the random bit offended the room thought I needed a bath? Cheeky thing. Yeah. You smelt like garbage. Even the room could smell you. You just dropping dusty, dirty skin cells all over the place.
How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here?
We're doing alright.
Revelio.
Doing quite alright. Now, throughout, need to keep our wits about us because if we miss anything,
Revelio.
any parts of this, it's like going
What was
back
that?
through a maze. I don't know,
Was that a
actually.
golden stitch?
Was it? Where is it?
Perhaps you should summon your wits and find out.
Summon your wits. Find out. Okay.
Lumos.
Golden snitch. Just hanging out in there.
Levioso. Accio.
Get out of there. What's going on? You might need to be dragged a little bit. Put you over here. Get us over this.
Revelio.
I'm guessing that's to come back. Okay. I mean, dude, you can very clearly go through there. Like, no destruction of objects needed. The same thing with this.
Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Alright, you're gonna make me...
Incendio.
Oh. Come on, dude. You can't blast your way through there. That's a bit silly. That is a bit silly. So now, if we pulled that back through here, we can climb over, that's for sure. Now, where else would it like us to go?
Levioso.
Now, I find issue with the fact that that doesn't. I do find issue with that. And therefore... You don't allow me to actually do that. So you have to come up. But then if we were... So let's see. Because that like got deactivated. But if it's not Accio, then you can't pull it up. So it's like, what's the point? Why do they... I don't like that they do that. So no Reparo. Now that stuff in there. No, this you can make all the other chairs disappear, but you can't make this stuff. Interesting. So let's see.
Revelio.
I hope that house elf can find us in here.
So you're saying that there's no other way. But that's the only way in there. And that you cannot just walk through there. That's the silliest thing I've ever heard, my friend.
Confringo. Levioso. Accio.
Some type of puzzle?
Revelio.
I mean, that works. You don't even need anything. You don't need to get it. Why bother? You don't need to go in there. Those are those three. Okay. Looks like we're at the end here. End of all limits. Okay, 74.
Yikes! Careful! Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deke will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deke's seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that. Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
What do we need? It's like a magic hoarder room. see how she's doing. 72.
You've
Like it.
given yourself quite a canvas to work with.
All right,
I
what we
look
do there?
forward to seeing what you do with the space.
Beautiful.
And it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing.
Oh, perfect.
One
We
should
had some.
always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed.
Unlock the desk of description. Use it to reveal the magical properties of any unidentified gear that you've collected. Okay, cool. Let's do that. Got a little bit of stuff to identify with our Deckard cane.
Find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk.
The desk is now useless. Ooh, increased damage with Confringo. Confringo, is that what it is? Still rocking those bad boys. 35 for with the Fisher's cap. Look at that. Quite a gentleman. I like that. Yeah, high society. That's right. That is correct. Jonesin. Nah, I don't like it. Stick to our done and dusted, tried and true right there.
An invaluable resource.
Alright, and you got another quest?
Revelio.
So I guess this is like our room, basically. It's like our little office that we have assembled somehow. You want to get that? Oh, I guess you won't give it to me until we finish talking to you.
I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you.
Teach me, mommy. Oh, you gotta be faster than that. A lot of spells.
Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
I did. Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands, it's much safer and easier to purchase them. They can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room,
Who's your
such
partner?
as the chairs you vanished earlier. In fact, you should have enough resources for now.
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can indeed. Quite perceptive. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead and conjure the potion station and potting table. You should find both familiar, since they'll resemble the ones you've already used to study magical plants and brew potions in class.
Alright. Conjuring spell. Okay. Well, I guess Reparo for now. Cool. We could just conjure them. Gothic? Eclectic? Yeah, that's pretty cool. One burner. Yeah, sure. Sure. Object not usable side. Yeah, you might want to like put it over right there. That's good. Keep that out of the way. All right. Yeah, you want to get out of this spell? What are we doing? Change the color. Nah, we're good. We're good. Okay. What else? A potting table. Okay, what the hell is that? Potting table. Would be in the tables. No, it wouldn't. Potting table. Yeah, dude. I mean, for herbs. Here we go. Ooh, eclectic. That's pretty big. Wait, why don't you put that somewhere in the open?
You can use these whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants. Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds.
Okay. Reached our budget. Alright. Nice to know that.
Deke will be here
Put
to
me on a
answer any
budget, right?
questions you may have. Do not underestimate his insights.
What's going on with
Can you
Deke?
tell me a bit more about Deke?
He's been at Hogwarts longer than I have, and seems to know its every nook, cranny, and secret. We discovered this room together when I was a student. Deke has had a good deal of experience, both here at Hogwarts and at a previous post. I shall let Deke tell you more when he's ready, but again, you would be wise to listen to any suggestions he may have.
Can I use this type of transfiguration magic outside of the room?
Conjuring and vanishing are strictly forbidden elsewhere in the castle. We've charms in place to enforce that. It would be exhausting to reverse the errors in both judgment and magic. But the Room of Requirement has its own rules.
I will be sure to speak with Deke if I need anything. Thank you.
Good luck. I shall linger a bit longer in case you'd like to learn another transfiguration spell for use in the room.
Oh, right. Yeah, you just hang around in here. That'll be, freestanding light candles and medium rugs. Glad that that's what we're focusing our time on here in Hogwarts.
I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
Very well. First, you'll need to gather some moonstone. You can
Got
acquire
plenty.
it by vanishing items here in the Room of Requirement, or you can gather it carefully outside of the Hogwarts grounds. Return to me once you've gathered enough, and we shall begin the lesson.
I have the moonstone you requested,
All right.
Professor.
Good. Then we may begin your lesson. You can conjure more than potions and herbology tables. Conjuration can be used to decorate this space to your liking. Why don't you try it on the walls and floor?
Interior decorator Weasley on the case.
I would like to teach you Wingardium Leviosa. It can be used to levitate objects for a short time. Once you've completed a few prerequisite tasks, do see me after class.
Yeah, let's get a mirror in here. We need a little station. But you can't put that there. I mean, we're not tall enough. Got one there. Don't like it. Don't like the wall decorations here. What's up with these wall decorations? Not cool, man. Can't put it up there? I don't want it down here. Those people look the same, to be quite honest. And you got Daffledo and Allegor. Looks alright. take it. Floor decorations. Decorating our floor. Rugs. Just rugs. Alright, guess we gotta put down a whole bunch of rugs. Not sure why this is pertinent here. Yeah, not allowed to really do much with this rug. Center it as best we can here. Gonna drive ourselves mad. I mean, just disgusting what we're doing to this floor right now. But, you know, if this is what the Weasley wants, I mean, you gotta be absolutely kidding me. This is ridiculous. She's messing up the whole feng shui of this place. Cannot believe this. For some reason, not placeable. I don't know why, you know, you won't let me place the rugs in here. Pretty annoying, and then you actually gotta switch to the rectangle rug just to get the last one in here. What is going on? It's the stupidest quest in this game so far. Just not a fan.
Shall we move on?
We're gonna vanish those immediately. It's disgusting, Mrs. Weasley.
I've conjured everything I can. What's next, Professor?
I think you're ready to take on alteration. The altering spell will allow you to customize any conjured item. You can change the colors, patterns, and styles of your furniture to suit your taste. Let's get started, shall we? Watch closely as I demonstrate how to perform the altering spell.
Your interior design class is terrible, to be quite honest. Not a fan. Not a fan. You're really messing up my spell book too. You're filling it up with junk.
Wand at any conjured item and perform the altering spell to customize it.
Altering spell to customize it. Yeah. How about that? We don't even know what that just did. We're gonna change the banister. Or not. Sign 2, we can't change that. Alright. There is a page flying around.
Leviosa. Accio.
No. They're not. They're not pages for us to gather. Alright, well what can we alter here? Can't do that. Telling me like to change things, you don't allow me to do anything here. Right, I guess we'll just make it black. Hey. Just the size of an item. Style of an item, the size of an item. That's not what I'm pointing at, sir. That's not what I'm pointing at. What about the chair? Okay, we changed the style and the size of an item. Let me do that. Just the size of an item. Yeah, this guy. Change him. I mean, a rectangle and a square are technically different sizes, no? Guess not. Alright. So, we can... Okay. Alright. That makes a lot of sense.
Nicely done. Now you're ready for something a little more advanced. You can use the altering spell directly on the room's architecture. Try these new designs on the floor or balcony.
Thank you. Get rid of those. Alter the balcony or the floor of the room. Botanical. Oh, that's pretty cool. Balcony or the floor. This room needs a little bit of color. That definitely helps.
Benefit from a bit of ambiance, don't you
Too much burgundy going on.
Of course, Professor Weasley. Professor Weasley showed Deke this bit of magic some years ago. Deke thinks you'll enjoy it. Come and talk to Deke when you're ready.
Professor Weasley said I should ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
Oh, man.
I'd like the room to feel natural and earthy, as though I'm outdoors.
Oh, sounds perfect.
All right. See what you have in mind. Changing the ambience. Didn't do much, my friend.
Quite a difference. Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't like it. You can always ask Deke to change it back. Now you have learned a good bit about alteration.
Thank you,
Yes, I
Professor.
have.
The room is full of possibilities.
Kind of excited to move on
No
to this
matter
point.
how much time I spend here, the room always manages to surprise me.
Does it? If I come back, is it going to be different? Not sure what there is to be surprised about. Was definitely interesting. Oh.
An even bigger space.
How did that happen?
The room equips itself to your needs. It must have sensed that you needed more space to practice spellcasting. If you'd like to customize the space further, you can use these spellcrafts. You'll find more of them both inside and outside the school.
Or helps in my off
Thank
time.
you, Professor. I shall
Thank
keep
you.
an eye out.
Good. I'll leave you to it. This is your space now. Use it wisely.
You turned that to a frown real quick. Oh, get rid of this garbage in here. Look at this garbage. Oh, the Gothic looks pretty cool. That. Now you got me interior designing this whole thing. Keep it like that. Alright. Let's get the heck out of here.
I'd like to ask...
Maybe we can see what the dark and mysterious. It is a bit bright in here. See what oh dude, turn the lights out. Oh yeah, that's not dark and mysterious. It's pretty nice. Pretty nice ambience we got there. I like it. Well, let's go with the moonlit.
I'd like to ask you... I would...
Yeah, come on. Poof, pop it out. Let's go with the moonlit. There you go. It's pretty nice. To be honest, that looks like more ominous than the other one. That looks more dark and mysterious. Alright, now at this point, we got some other adventures we have to be up to. Professor Garlic. Use a venomous tentacula. Acquire and use a mandrake on multiple enemies simultaneous. I think we do have a venomous tentacula. So we'll have to use that in some type of combat. In that case. And then you're telling me my man's is over here. What's he up to? A map chamber. Show him the missing pages. Alright, sure. Just kind of want to get as close as I can. Looks like he's more or less around the charms classroom. Take me there. Seems like we're running a lot more stable now. So the upscaling was doing it. I'm not sure. Something to do with the unoptimized nature of that. Mr. Fig. How are you doing, Mr. Fig? We still don't have the unlock spell. If we ever will get that, I am not too sure. But we are gonna play around some of the upscaling. Definitely looks a little bit better.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Your friend, Mr. Ollivander, sent me an owl asking for help finding an heirloom wand that was stolen from him.
He did he?
And so I went to the owlery like he said, and there were all these statues.
What do you mean, statues? In the owlery?
Yes, which led me to a secret hideout where I found Richard Jackdaw's ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book.
Okay. So, we did get another crash there. Can't believe it. Cannot believe it. This is a little bit exhausting at this point. So, I'm definitely going to try and figure this out on my own. And we'll be back as soon as possible. Maybe tomorrow, maybe the next day. I do appreciate you watching. Always nice to have you along for the ride. Thank you. Try to put a lot of effort into the channel. A lot of things to improve, and we're going to continue on that. So thank you. Stay tuned. Bye, everybody.